Let's go, my friends. It's time for the new roster of Karmine Corp with the legend SAADHAK to face the new G2, my friends. We're going to see two amazing IGLs used to each other.
Spike on the back of
Valorant versus SAADHAK.
Johnny P here with the stun, thinking about using it, pulls the pistol out instead, and it's in his best interest to fight just inches away as Martin threads himself through the garage. Leaf spotted, classic in hand, flank coming through from Aves late in C. Still the timing yet to be taken. Trent the one that opens the scoring. Oh, and he'll follow it up with a shock dart there as well. Flat in the end as Elite gets one back. It's just so back and forth. Finally, G2 put their foot down and put their money where their mouth is.
It's going to be a tough game for KC.
Yeah, you said it yourself.
Standing ahead.
And as we come into the execute, all the utility runs in, but Martin is just going to slide right into a stun, and it's just a complete wipeout for G2 Esports picking up that.
JAWGEMO re-clearing out through mid, where G2 struggled against Foot was where they weren't able to effectively manage garage control, and now aggression wagered against them. KC pulling the levers of attack. Martin at the charge, right in the forefront. JAWGEMO gets one back on the ult, but still, Elite keeps KC's nose in front.
And no follow-up there to trade off of that death of JAWGEMO, and it's just a case of whether or not they recognize this position from Martin, and it's Trent that is going to take him down.
A ticking time bomb, playing on borrowed time in many senses. Now Elite has to try and bail them out. He will do his best, and his best turns out to be enough. Sugetsu and SAADHAK teaming together.
Take flight.
But KC happy to put this pressure towards garage, and they're going to get punished for it.
Turkish aim.
To flip that on its head.
Elite, man.
One from Valorant in the corner. Didn't get checked after the drone. With the hat off his head. Now they should know. Two towards backside, one playing from Graffiti. That's Trent. He goes down. All onto JAWGEMO. He's been so good before, and he will continue to do so. Elite, the last one left. He started the round well. Now he's got to tie it all back up together.
In my life, my Xbox, bro.
No loose ends left with 25 seconds on the clock. Jonah from the same corner, which lost the round for G2 yesterday, will be their successor this time.
KC looking to group towards C here, and Leaf has been so lethal.
Oh, I love this setup. The cam is just over the shoulder. The paranoia is going to drop in perfect. Cages go up, that blocks the right side. He's now been spotted though, it's just electricity everywhere you look. A thunderstorm on the C site. KC, paint it blue.
Is bad, bro. They might save this. Yeah, they'll definitely save.
It is actually. Oh no, we're back. We're back. Held our breath for a moment. Here's Elite once again. Another double from the self-sufficient Cypher. Trent's got to come up with so much here if he wants to hold on to the A site, but he'll go down in vain. Another name tossed to the flames as Martin can confirm KC will move within one round of their America's opponent.
Yeah, I thought we
JAWGEMO got to save that. That game versus Koi in the KC show match, man, that they organized.
Once again, flicking over the pages. What can he find? The point man to this presence. It is another split take through. Martin whips around C-Link and has G2 on a leash. Spike's going to go down. And coming back into the retake with the op with no kills yet picked up is a very real difficulty for them now. The flash goes behind the head of Martin, still knocking on the door, but he finally gets delivered bad news. Shorty still posted up as that split at the start has a continuation in post. SAADHAK with the next, twice the number KC. JAWGEMO is adding to his death toll. But when all is said and done, it falls upon Trent now to give them anything else in this round to leave them with half a chance. The spike is simply tapped. As time ticks away, he'll get his first, but Sugetsu follows up nicely, and with that, we are level.
Trip will catch him out in
30 seconds left.
With only 30 seconds left on the clock, Hazza. I mean, KC, they really need to up the ante on this round, and it's going to be a bloodbath in garage so far.
Martin opens up yet again. Into the trap goes SAADHAK, but As he falls, the rest hold up their end of the bargain. 13 seconds, time running low. KC needing to get the spike down, and Jaw, you already know, getting ready to slide back in when the time is right, looking for his window. Ult comes through. Aves guards. Guards, oh my lord, Trent! The shock and the tap through the wall. A 1 versus 1 with Sugetsu on the other side. Needing to keep his composure, he creeps closer. Trent now looking for a chance. The jump up and the shot from the Sheriff is just nuts. G2 in a round they had no business winning, draw it over the line. Class is in session. The school of JAWGEMO with the Neon. Nice little setup from KC, but they can't bite onto it, and Martin can't get his gun out. They had the contact to the cam, the stun was there, it was well placed, but that's why Neon's crazy. You just, oh, what is this? I have a stun out of my hands. And then all of a sudden you've Uno reverse carded the exact issue that was pitted against you moments prior. JAWGEMO still going, but he is in support this time. Bleach flashes traded. Still, no one really wants to show their face. KC, the roles have reversed. They're on the other side of the smoke and the spike can go down.
I mean, the map has completely flipped at this point, Hazza.
In the corner. Like you say, the aftershock has him gone, and with that, G2 cut back down to size. It's even in the man count now.
And because of all that presence that was shown on the flank, G2 are well aware of this. Of course, they've gone for a plant towards that CT, take up that space where they can, and it forces KC to figure out what they're going to do coming back into this one.
And it's absolutely nothing.
Like
8
crazy
rounds for
pistol,
G2. The retakes from Foot yesterday were crazy, but it doesn't necessarily feel like we've seen KC in a position too often where they can flood a site. This time they've already got numbers in the back door, and Elite is one of those. Standing his ground, SAADHAK by his side, dropped down to 2 HP, but facilitating further success. JAWGEMO! A triple means that G2 now, not only do they have the numbers, that tap of the spike is inducing a fight which they are so well favored to win. Away from that core after all the time they spent together. That was always a team that were good on Sheriffs. Now what can they do with rifles? Martin already getting to work. JAWGEMO's behind you. That's another pickup. G2. Oh my lord, JAWGEMO. They're just running riot right now. On their own home ground in many senses. Berlin, the birthplace. KC coming to town with a new team, but meeting a similar fate. 3 versus 1, Elite doesn't even want to try his luck in the retake, and had he given it a go. What, someone spilled water on the desk in the previous? Cairo joked about water guns. I know that there isn't like a roof on the prac rooms, so maybe just 45 degrees over the top. See what you can get done. Something's got to give. G2 are making this look far too easy. Another kill for Valen. Another one bites the dust. KC crumbling here on Haven. From yesterday to today, you can see they're just feeling too comfortable in the LAN environment. Finally, KC stumble back to life. Those positions will be noted. Martin in through the back line. That's nice stun onto the position of JAWGEMO. He could be caught, but still, you need to lock in that kill. It is not yet confirmed. Martin, another. It's a quad in the end, and KC keep going.
If this goes any further, I worry for what this round could turn into for G2.
Yeah, but KC are walking straight into the fight. Leave Jonah, they come right back at it. Just as soon as it looked like the advantage was there was no way to disengage from the situation. SAADHAK still waiting. Judd is in his hand. Loosens his grip to the gun, and with it, the doesn't come out. It falls upon deaf ears. It's another 1v1 between the Neons, of which JAWGEMO had won the most yesterday. Can he continue to add to his tally here?
On and low. 30 seconds left.
Luckily enough, with it being a Neon, it will be a fast rotate once Martin gets the idea that that spike has gone down. But, I mean, JAWGEMO, he's got all this time to set up as well.
It's how much further do you go, right? Both of these players still have their slide, still have their stun. Scary stuff. Martin just being diligent to clear all of this, drops into the site, and now JAWGEMO knows, waiting for that relay bolt. Plant is just off to the corner, still being defused up until half. With bated breath, JAWGEMO continues to hold his nerve across the screen. Martin goes, sitting JAWGEMO right back down for yet another repeat retake performance. You don't get the same kind of advantages as if you were on the attack side momentum-wise, at least in terms of that economy, so every round just as difficult as the last for KC, and not exactly going to get any luck there. So Getsu, beyond the next smoke, doesn't go down, but he's all that stands between the C site and G2.
What are you in life, man?
Back out into mid, trying at the double. Martin and Aves relieved of their duties. And now twice as many players for G2. You don't expect them to make a mistake from this situation, but it has happened before. Doesn't mean it will again. SAADHAK 1 versus 3 with a long rotate to walk back through.
Just save the game, man.
IGL of the team.
Too hard, man, too hard.
Hoping to put the rest of them on his back and continue them in this best of one, but I mean, he has the reveal in 2 shocks.
That's the Hunter's Fury and 2 shocks for Trent on the other side as well, though this one was rigged from the start. As good as SAADHAK has been, the Argentinian now arriving on German soil is going to have his work cut out for him here. It is G2 all the way to the bank. In the end, they're going to be picking this one up. The new blue wall falls in Berlin. G2 carry on from their play-ins victory.
Very unfortunate showing for KC in their very first round of Red Bull Homeground. But I mean,